This is a long straight. Can we have a sip of tea down the straight? Yes, quite easily, actually. Another reason I like Montreal. You can sip tea at 200 miles an hour and then yeet the final chicane completely. People of the internet, welcome back to the Armbar Arcade, welcome back to Formula 1 2018, and welcome to round 7. So we're heading out to Montreal, the circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada. Spoiler alert, one of my favourite racetracks on the Formula 1 calendar, and boy do we need a pick-me-up. Our season started on a high, we got those 3 straight consecutive P6 finishes, and then it pretty much fell off a cliff faster than Elon Musk's public profile. I mean, if we have more incidents like we did in Monaco, where our teammate took us out, expect to see us on the Joe Rogan podcast smoking a blunt and calling our team boss Franz Tost a pedo. To be honest, I'd rather not go down that route, so instead, let's try and turn our season around at one of my favourite tracks on the calendar. Let's get down to practice, shall we? So practice was very interesting this time around. We had a new part in the ERS system developed and ready to go for this round. We also replaced some parts on the power unit, including the MGU H and K and the poor old turbo that was pretty much knackered by the end of Monaco. So we took the opportunity to change that and actually basically get a new engine after all that was done. And also, the big development for this round is that I've decided to take the big step and turn off ABS. I know. It's almost like I might become a proper sim racer at last. Knowing that I really enjoy this track, most of the simulations were okay, except for the usual suspects. ERS was okay this time around, but the freaking goddamn fuel simulation, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It's making the practice minigames feel like more and more of a grind every episode. I'm starting to dread it, but still managed to ace enough for them to get a decent haul of points coming through. And for this round, I'm going to save my points. My resource points until either the end of this round or the start of the next one. Just dump it all in on some nice upgrades. We've already got plenty of upgrades on the way back at the factory anyway. We've got a new monocoque, don't snigger at the back, and we've got a new parts of the power unit on the way as well, which should hopefully improve our power unit game. Apparently our power unit is now better than Renault's. We now no longer have the worst power unit on the grid. Honda is moving up in the world, and we're actually not that far off the Ferrari engine teams now. So, it's all starting to chip away. Apparently the power unit is now the best part of this car, which is surreal to think. And we're also probably going to need it, because Montreal, you may have noticed, power track. Which means I wasn't feeling too confident about qualifying. And my qualifying sim backed that up. Should we do it? I guess we're going to have to. So to compensate for my lack of laps around Monaco before the last round, I actually went in and did a ton of laps in Montreal in time trial. Thanks to my good friend Danny Brennan for some of the advice, especially running without ABS. He is a super fast racer as well, so I trusted his advice on it. Nailed down some pretty quality laps, got some good lap times in the books, and I probably need an almost perfect lap to get anywhere. And it turns out I managed to nail 3 of them. I managed to nail the 3 best laps I've ever done around Montreal in Q1, Q2, and Q3. The first one was a 1 minute 10.8 to safely get me into Q2 in P10. The second one got me, was a 1:10.7, so I knocked another 10th off my best time. Given I only went 10th fastest in the first session, I was nervous about being on the bubble, but I snuck through. We made our second Q3 of the season, and this time it was going to count. Unlike in Spain, when it was kind of moot anyway because I had the gearbox penalty, this time around it was going to count. So I threw everything at my final lap, yeeted the final chicane disgracefully, although ironically no worse than Jimmy Broadbent. I actually went and checked his stream after I did my lap. I was like, wow, I yeeted the final chicane. No, he does the same line. So I basically took the Jimmer line through the final chicane, and it paid off with a 1 minute 10.3, my best lap around this track in any car. Only 0.3 of a second behind Daniel Ricciardo and the Red Bulls, and we've lined up P7, our best starting position of the season. I think that's where we got in Spain, but again, it was moot because we didn't actually start there. But this time, we are starting there, and boy, oh boy, any nerves I had about this race have been... I suddenly feel very confident about this race. We're going to start P7, our best starting spot of the season so far, and we've got one final email here from Jeff, and he's obviously feeling confident as well. Let's go for some heroics this time. Break late, be brave, fight as hard as you can. Oh, he's feeling up for this. He is amped. I'll tell you what, he's probably as upset as we are. that the last two races have gone as rubbish as they did. We're nowhere near Pierre Gasly on the grid. He's still down in, I don't know, Minardi territory. If Minardi was still on the grid, Gasly would be out-qualified, but that's where he is. We're at the other end of the grid. We're basically getting a nosebleed just sitting on the grid. Jeff's up for it. I'm up for it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on! Here we are at Montreal, the Circuit Jules Villeneuve, and it's race day, and once again the skies are grey, but unlike in Monaco, there's no rain falling from the clouds. Yet. I'm hoping that forecast holds for the entire race. It actually looks very similar to Spain. We've not really had that many sunny races this year. I was looking through the thumbnails for previous races, and I was like, wow, so many of them are really like grey-brown. Jeez, guys, I already live in England. I don't need more grey skies in game. Like, give me some sunshine for once. Hopefully, as we go later through the season, we'll actually get some sunshine at some point. Have we had any since Australia? I don't think we have. It has been a while, but never mind. We're on the grid. It's a dry grid, which I'm enjoyable about. And we're going to fly over here. We've got people being interviewed on the grid. Might even get a chat with Martin Brundle this time around. He's wandering around. We're further up the grid. We might actually see him this time. And I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. I'm feeling kind of nervous-fident. Confident and nervous at the same time. Because I'm confident that we got pace, but I'm nervous because we've got pace and we're actually expected to do pretty well. So, talking to the starting grid, let's have our full rundown, shall we? Let's do this. It's the eternal rivals, Hamilton and Vettel on the front row, just a tenth of a second splitting them. 1 minute 9.5 for the pole sitter. Raikkonen and Bottas on row 2, mirroring their teammates. The Red Bulls on row 3. Us on row 4, alongside Carlos Sainz. Hulkenberg and Alonso will line up behind us on the 5th row. 6th row is Perez and Van Dorn. 7th row is Ocon and Grosjean. 8th row is Leclerc and Magnussen. Row 9 is our teammate and Lance Stroll. And then Sergei Sorokin and Marcus Ericsson complete the grid. Ooh, let's do this.
This is a really good starting position for us. Let's try not to lose it.
Yeah, you don't say, Jeff. Statement of the obvious there. So, let's check our strategy. We have got a 2-stop strategy on deck. First up, let's underfuel the car just a little bit. Let's have it dead on, because it worked for us in Monaco, but that's more of a low-speed track. Here, it's all about high speeds. We're going to need some rich fuel. In fact, I'm going to just have it there. 35.1 laps. We'll have some little bit spare in the tank. How much does it save us on the predicted? Like 2 seconds, if that. Not even a second, really. So we'll keep it 35.5. We'll use that spare fuel in there. And most importantly of all, I have not only a mug of tea for this race. And you can hear it is a massive mug of tea as well. I also have an emergency snack. A jam donut. That's for it. When we get to the pit stops, I'll quickly shove that through my visor and my helmet. Have a nice mid-race snack. So I've got a massive mug of tea, a jam donut, test match special in my ears. The comeback starts here, guys. Let's do this! Okay, so where's the optimal RPM? It's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, here we go. And lights out and cue the music. Oh, we're going to split the Red Bulls here. We're going to split the Red Bulls. Close. Oh my god, we've got brake check there by Max Verstappen. Don't you give me a warning for that? You know who I'm battling with here. Mister, I'm just going to drive everyone like they're going to ghost on, like I'm driving F1 online. Anyway, we are through the first few corners cleanly. That's the first goal of this race achieved. I won't tell you how many restart attempts it took to get that outcome, but let me just tell you, it was enough. Anyway, we are away cleanly.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Copy that, Jeff. That's exactly what I am doing. So we've got Verstappen in front of us and Hulkenberg behind in the first of the Renaults. We are just going to try and hang on to the back of this. This is like the fast group. It's like on the Motorsport 101 podcast where they have the like A and B team leagues. The A team, well, it's the top 6. You're looking at them. The B team is everyone behind Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull. And at the moment, I am literally leading the B Team League, both in the Drivers' Championship and in this race. So, a decent start. What are we going to do down here? A little bit of a late turn in, but that's okay. Hamilton with the fastest lap coming across the line. So that is a remarkably clean opening lap. Now, what I'm hoping is our improved powertrain, our improved power unit, is what keeps us ahead of Hulkenberg, because as I said before the race, the recent upgrades mean that we now technically... oh my god, the Honda power plant is more capable of driftu. Definitely more capable of driftu. But it is also better on paper than the Renault power plant. Which, unsurprisingly, the Renault car behind us is running a Renault power plant. You may have noticed that. God damn this track. That corner, that chicane back there is my least favourite spot on the entire track. I hate it so much. It's a long straight. Can we have a sip of tea down the straight? Yes, quite easily, actually. Another reason I like Montreal. You can sip tea at 200 miles an hour and then yeet the final chicane completely. Oh, we've got to run on Verstappen here. Go on. Oh, send it. No. Send it. And it didn't make its destination. Wasn't even returned to sender. Verstappen's just looking in the mirror like, what are you doing?
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
So, you mean the parts of the engine that I didn't replace before the race that were showing pretty decent levels of wear are now wearing out and we're now losing power on those, even though I changed basically half the power unit before the race because we were showing wear and losing power on those. Jesus Christ, why the fuck did I have to pick the car powered by a bloody Honda? I mean, I may as well have picked a tuk-tuk. And probably then, I would be showing less wear on the turbocharger and the ICE because it doesn't have a turbocharger on the ICE. Oh, well, hang on though, what's going on here? Something's happening here. Oh, Vettel and Bottas are going side by side, and it's slowing down everyone. Oh, go on, up the inside of Verstappen. Come on, get it, up on the rumble. Oh, he's turned in on us, giving us wing damage, but we're okay. Yes, there we go. Nice. Ha-ha! We've sent it up the inside on Verstappen. Didn't get returned. Well, he tried to return it to sender, and we got a little bit of wing damage, but of all the outcomes you can have when going side by side with Max Verstappen, that's probably the best one. Minor wing damage, and that is okay.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Okay, Jeff, what have you got? Hang on. Oh, no. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for the distraction there. Anyway, what's the strategy? It's the same strategy, isn't it? Or is it pit now? Oh my god, Verstappen's going around the outside at this corner. No way, mate. Mate, you're not getting through there. I don't care if you are Max bloody Verstappen, you're not doing it. Let's go for this alternate strategy that Jeff's pitching. Most of the time, he's been on the money with strategies. So he's pitching that we pit now. I think what he might be doing here is saying, get off the Hypersofts now, because they're pretty knackered, and then we'll go for... What's not the Super Softs, the one lower than that. Oh, God, that was close. I forgot the pit limiter line is really close in Canada. Right, let me focus. Oh, yes, perfect. Lovely. Oh, yes. Let's come out, and we are in 19th. So, that's nice. We're last. We're now on to Ultra Softs, and I have a feeling what we're going to do is we're going to come in earlier and go on to Super Softs for a longer final stint. We do still have a little bit of front wing damage. See on the right front there? But it is not enough to really... I'm not noticing that much of an effect on the handling. Oh, dear. My poor ICE, on the other hand... Let's just ignore that. I think some other people have gone onto this stop early strategy. Maybe that's what Jeff was saying. Maybe Jeff pitched that strategy, not because it was our current one wasn't working, but just to cover off these guys. And in fact, he may have been right, because Hulkenberg's jumped us in the pits, the little git. So it looks like everyone pitting now is on a similar strategy to us, and there's more people in the lane. So looks like Jeff may have pulled a worldie of a strategy move here. Well, not a worldie, but a good one at least. Although it could have easily backfired on us because there's a lot of people coming out the pits now. Oh no, hang on, those are Red Bulls coming out the pits now. And we've just come out in front of Carlos Sainz. Okay, so we've come out in front of one of the Renaults and we've come out behind Verstappen, which is basically where we were before we got in the pits. Bearing in mind, he got held up and we die-bomb city'd the shit out of him. One knackered little Honda engine. Everything you have. Everything you have. I know you don't have much. You're about fit for, I don't know, a museum. And it'll be the wing of the F1 museum entitled Greatest F1 Failure. Oh, hang on, what's this? What on earth's gone on here? Someone has completely boned the final chicane. And, oh my god, we're going to get Verstappen again. Nope, nearly. Oh my god, we just banged wheels with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's still there. Run out wide. Oh my god, we've done Hulkenberg. We have done Hulkenberg up like a treat. Put me in a bun and butter me up. I'm on a roll. Or something. Look at this. We've all pitted early, and now we're in this absolute train in amongst the midfield. If they start getting held up, we'll make some positions up here. And Diebel City. Oh my god, they're so slow through here. Diebel City at about 30 miles an hour. Come on. Go on. Get it. Yes. Yes! That's the second time we've dive-bombed Max Verstappen in the same... Oh, no, now he's got DRS. Quick. Overtaking RS. Help. Help me. All right, and then... Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Now I've completely ruined the... Oh, I've got DRS as well. Oh, my God, there's so much to talk about. I can barely speak. I can barely get me words out. Vettel's in front of us, and now he's being held up. Oh, my God. And Ricciardo's in... That was so slow. That's my problem, though. I can't... They're going so slowly, I'm in danger of running them over and causing more front wing damage. They're going so slowly. We've all pitted at around the same time. I don't know who triggered this wave of pit stops suddenly pitting early, but it's put us all back in the midfield. Everyone's slowing down. Nearly gone up the inside of Vettel there. Would have been a highlight. I would have just retired immediately. I'm not... That's my greatest achievement in F1 today. We've still got DRS, but Verstappen is having a camp. He is camping on our rear wing right now. It's like he's playing CSGO. Yeah, Ricciardo is absolutely parked up behind Sorokin, I think it is. The Williams has parked the bus. Yes, Manor. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. We're up the inside. We've sent it. We've sent it. Come on. Yes. Yes. We've passed Vettel. Come on. And we got DRS. Yes, you little beauty. Oh, this is awesome. It's weird that we're passing all these cars, but it's still only for P14. But hopefully, once the strategy shakes out, it'll be for more than that. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. I think I've got bigger issues. Verstappen has returned. I'm now in a Red Bull sandwich. I'm the jam in a Red Bull sandwich. Which is ironic. Oh, but can I get out of this sandwich? Can I get... Oh, God. Lock up. On the rumble strip. 2 for 1. Go on. Get it. Wheel banger with Sorokin. Yes! Oh, that was terrifying. Oh no, the Williams has got a good engine, I forgot. Ah, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna try and do here? It can't go around the outside in the chicane. I know you're the F1 2018 AI and you're gonna try it, but it has not worked. Hasn't worked. We're up to P12 and we're up amongst the leaders, and that's my teammate Gasly up in P10. I have very mixed feelings about this. There's a yellow flag up ahead. Something's just happened. VSC deployed. Oh my God, this race is going off the scale. All we need now is a massive downpour and it'll basically be 2011 all over again. Right, away we go. He's going to get DRS off our teammate though. Oh, I'm so mixed about this. He's going to blow by Gasly. Oh, and now it's going to be... Oh no. Oh, it's me and Gasly again. Oh my God, we've sent it. We've sent it on Gasly and it's paid off. It's paid off. I would like to tell my team there, I just dive-bombed the shit out of my teammate and I didn't touch him once. That is all I'm saying. Can we pass Magnussen? Oh my God, we're going to go side by side in the final chicane, aren't we? Side by side into the final chicane. Nope. 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 Oh, I lost all drive out of that corner as well. Okay, stay calm here. Oh my God, I'm sweating so much. This is ridiculous. I cannot stay calm in times like this. It's times like these you learn to pass again. It's times like these you learn to shit yourself again. Oh, and here come the Red Bulls again. Unsurprisingly, in the technical sector too. That's where they're strong. Magnussen is not strong in that sector either. Nearly bounced off the wall there. Ricciardo's trying to send it up the outside into the hairpin, so I'm going to send it up the inside of the hairpin. Oh! Trying not to drive into the back of K-Mag. Oh! Bang wheels on the exit. Ricciardo's still there. Give me some ERS. Give me some DRS. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, we're going to go side by side with Magnussen again. We're going to go side by side into the final chicane again. Side by side, side by side. This time we've sent it. This time we've yeeted the chicane and we've done it. Oh boy! Oh my God! This is the most stressful race through the midfield I've ever had in my life. Jeff, this may work out to be an absolutely genius bit of strategy, but at the same time, my God, my blood pressure is not thanking you right now. I'm gonna have to defend down here. He's gonna go the long way round again. Is it gonna work? Nearly. He is so good round there. Danny, do you mind? Don't you dare blame that on me, officials. But look at this! What alternative universe are we living in? One where I've still got to get the final chicane right. Well, mostly. But what? This is surreal. What is going on? We're actually out-dragging a Red Bull in a straight line. They weren't lying. The Honda power unit it's roided up. Alright, and then Oh, he's trying to go on the outside into the chicane. Not going to happen, mate. That's actually cost him a ton of time. Maybe if he was patient and wait until he was down here, would have worked better. But, well, there's people pitting here, so our strategy is going to start to even out here.
Okay, looks like you're running on some slightly worn rubber at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful, it's going to start falling away.
I am very mindful of them falling away, Jeff, given that I am now basically doing 3 around every corner, whether I want to or not. Most of the time I don't want to. I hate that corner so much. There we go.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Okay, well that's good. Oh, we are sticking on the ultra soft. Okay. So, Jeff's idea was someone must have pitted early on and gone for an undercut. So we've come in earlier and put on the first set of ultra softs for the race a lot earlier. That must be what's happened. I'll tell you what, it is nice to be punching above our weight with this barrel. Oh god, ran a bit wide there. Ran a bit wide. I think he did as well. Oh my god, the rears have gone away. There's no rear grip. Ricardo might actually do us on the outside at the hairpin. See what we can do. Oh, go on. Hold on to... Oh, lock up, lock up, lock up. Still alongside, still alongside, still alongside. I feel you banging wheels with me, Ricardo. I feel your big Rick energy. It ain't gonna work, though. Give me some ERS. Oh, now Verstappen slipstreaming both of us. What the hell's gonna happen down here? Oh my god, Ricardo's on the outside. Verstappen has thankfully not tried to send it up the inside. Side by side through that corner is the worst idea ever. Oh my god, Verstappen's already there. He's going to go around the outside here. What do we do? What do we do? Do we let him... No, 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 no. Oh, god. That was contact. He touched our left rear there. Oh, and he fell back. Don't you give me a warning, game. He was going around my outside. A corner that you don't pass people around the outside at. I.e. he was doing a typical F1 2018 AI move. No one has ever passed around there before. It's 100% going to lead to a crash. I'm going to do it anyway. Yay. We are going to box slap for our second and final stop of the race. So we've already done what will be 15 laps on this set of ultra softs. We're now going to bang on a fresh set of ultra softs, and that'll be us for the end. There we go. Safely into the pits. Nice. And you know what? I think it's about time for the donut. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, god damn, I'm the ovals.
Go, go, go.
There we go. Oh, I've got jam down the overalls. Okay, so we've had our scheduled pit stops. I've eaten my scheduled donut. So we are good for the end now. We're out in P11. I'm now concerned that I've got jam on my gloves. Oh no. Oh no. As if I haven't had enough. This is the disadvantage of punching above your weight in these races. You do end up having to try and defend the position against these fast cars. Oh my god. Vettel, I'll come quietly. It's a fair cop. I'll let you through. I kind of like you. So there you go. Have it. Just have the position. Go on. Go and beat Hamilton. Both in this race and in the championship. The Red Bulls in the senior team are like, excuse me. The guy in our sister team made it really hard for us to get past. Then he lets Vettel through. Are you serious? I'm secretly negotiating with Ferrari to replace Raikkonen. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not. I feel like this is going to be one of those classic strategy races where we don't really know where our actual finishing position is going to be right until the very end. And we've got Hulkenberg behind us. The Red Bulls are... Where are the Red Bulls? On the track. Oh my god. Yeah, just nearly veer into a concrete wall at 200 miles an hour. AJ, that's good. You can drink tea at 200 miles an hour, but apparently not look at a mini-map. Ooh, there's some cars up the road as well. There we go. Right, so we've got Ericsson in front of us now on super softs. So it looks like we're going to have some more overtaking to do. Lovely. Exactly what I like. Meanwhile, Hamilton is banging in fast lap after fastest lap. He can do that on his own. I'm sure for his YouTube viewers and Twitch viewers, his race is not going to be anywhere near as entertaining as ours. That's what he sacrifices for being, you know, possibly the best driver in the world. I said possibly, don't hate me, Vettel fans. We're in P11. As long as we keep this pace and don't screw up the next few overtakes, points are on the table for the first time in 3 races. Yeah, the Renault's battling behind us, so really slowing them up. Which is exactly what I like to hear. I wonder why Jeff doesn't tell me that. Oh, by the way, the Renaults behind you are shitting the bed. They're miles behind, you don't have to worry about them. You need to worry about these things, Jeff. I get anxious. Oh, Ocon's out. And that's given us a position. He's DNF'd. Okay, so he was in the top 10. Okay, so we are now in the points. There he is. There's the dead Force India Esteban Ocon. What a shame, he was having a good race as well. But his loss is our gain. We're in the points. Well, we're in the point. We have a single point as it stands. But you know me, I want more than that. I think we can get it here. Give me a little bit of ERS here, come on. I'm going to get DRS as well. DRS, can we get past? Can we get past? Can we get past? He's parked the bus in the middle of the track. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. We take 9th place. Lovely job. He's going to try and go back around the outside, though, into the final chicane. That's okay. We've done it. Nice. Brilliant. Good job, Eddie. Right, so we're up to P9, and we've got a McLaren in front of us. This is good. Hold it together. This is the race we needed. Hey, Stoff, you got some waffles. I got some donuts. I think donuts and waffles will go quite nicely together. We are gaining on Van Dorn. Come on. That ERS is... we're running on a knackered ERS battery. We're running on a Honda engine powered by poor malnourished hamsters. Oh, my God. But we are up behind Van Dorn. Overtake ERS. Give me everything he got. Oh, my God. We're going to do it before the DRS zone. Yes, DRS. There we go. Oh, yeah. What sort of alternative universe am I living in that I'm out-dragging past cars at one of the fastest tracks on the calendar? Charles Leclerc is next up the road in the Sauber. It's a very mixed-up race for strategies. So, could we get another position here? Could we be on for our 4th consecutive P6... not consecutive. Fuck no. For our 4th P6 finish of the season.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.0 seconds.
Oh, he's 5 seconds up the road. This is going to be... This is going to be it, guys. Come on. Now, let's go. High ERS. He's on super softs as well. Let's hunt him down.
Tell me about the driver in front, please, Jeff.
Leclerc ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds. We're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 14 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:14.9.
Okay, Jeff, that's the kind of news I like to hear.
Okay, clear.
We're apparently 1.6 seconds faster than Leclerc last lap. The gap was 5 seconds, now it's 3.4 roughly, I think.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
It's another second taken out of Leclerc. We're going to come around to 3 laps to go next time. Oh, come on! I'm so into this. This race has been all sorts of crazy. I'm happy with P8. After the miserable run of form we've had, I'm so happy with P8. But you know me, I'm a fighter. I want to go for everything here. If that means yeeting the final chicane disgustingly, then that is disgustingly even a word. It is now. We can see him. We can see him. It's now down to just 2 seconds. Oh, come on. Come on. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go, and he's right there. It's just a second gap now. It's just a second. Come on. Is this time for epic music again, I wonder? Oh, he's getting away out of there. Just focus. Don't worry about editing decisions. Right, we're in DRS range now, so... Let's set up... Let's not do anything crazy through this corner. Especially with rear grip being so low. Let's instead crank up the ERS. We're in DRS range, come on. Give us DRS, come on. We're not going to get it done by this straight. But maybe the next one if we get a good run through the final chicane. We've got to get that run through the final chicane first, though. And we have... Come on! Shut up, Jeff! Not now! Not now, Jeff! Like, seriously! Diamond City! Oh, for got a decent run through the final chicane. Not a good one, but a decent one. Can we dare try and take him down here? No. Because look how much curb they take on the inside. They will just chop my nose off. Alright, Lewis Hamilton's just won the race. Yay for him. Can we win the battle for 7th place, though? This is giving me a dirty air fest through the middle sector. I'm not going to be close enough to pass him up here. We've literally just got to stay as close as we can. It's all going to come down to that final straight, hopefully. I've got no rear grip left. I've got absolutely nothing. This has been an epic race. An epic comeback performance after the last 2 rounds. We've bounced off the wall. We're not going to be close enough to even Dive-Bomb City if we want to down here. We're just going to have to set him up. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, good run out of the corner. Good run out of the corner. What ERS have we got left? We need it now. Come on. Come on. Give me DRS. Give me DRS. Come on. Come on. Which way is he going to go? Yes. Yes. Everything you have. Come on. Now just the final chicane. Ah, no. Oh, bounced over it. Got a little bit of warning. We're going to get DRS. It's a drag race to the line. It's a drag race to the line. Yes, we're going to do it. Woo! Oh. Sound like I've just orgasmed or something. Oh my god. Oh, basically on the last straight, we get P7. Oh boy, what a comeback that was. What a return to form. We're there. We're back. We are back. Oh boy, and I'm sweating my arse off. But this time, the sweat feels, it doesn't feel like I've wasted all this sweat on nothing but blithering around at the back. Vettel was 6th in the end. He was only 1 position up the road from us. Blimey, that was how much of a mixed-up race that was. And Sergio Perez was on the podium. Wow, fair play. My boy is on the podium. I'll take that. Well done, Sergio. We didn't see him that much in the race. That must be why. He decided, you know what? Fuck battling with this arse in the Toro Rosso. I want to actually get up there and challenge the Mercs. And he did. Nice. Well, Mercedes won 2. Was that Mercedes won 3? I never know how the podium goes. Oh, he was 2nd. Perez was P2. Well done! That's awesome! So what that... I'm curious to know what the hell the... I've just seen Grosjean in a Haas in P5. Both the Red Bulls out of the points. What sort of crazy race was that? And unsurprisingly, Anthony Davidson gives driver of the day to Perez, who started P11. He started behind us. Holy cow. I genuinely don't know what happened in that race. We switched... As soon as we switched off strategy early in the race, everything went insane. Everything went nuts. We got held up in the midfield. I don't know if someone went for an undercut and it didn't work. Hamilton apparently did the same strategy as everyone. Well, he did a 2-stop. Perez did a 1-stop. And Haas... Oh, I see now. Right, okay. So the top drivers... Well, Raikkonen did a 3-stop. Goodness me. Lance Stroll did a 0-stop because he didn't do any laps. But it seems to me like most of the midfielders went for a 1-stop strategy. And given that most of the leaders in the top 10 went for a 2-stop like we did... It was then a case of who could battle through the midfielders doing the 1-stop fastest. And we were one of the best at doing that. Look, I mean, look at the Red Bulls. We left them behind. They were behind us for so much of that race. And we just rinsed them in those final stints. Both, well, Hulkenberg in the second Renault out of the points. Alonso was out of the points. Sainz P10. Van Dorn P9 for McLaren. Leclerc P8 for Sauber. I'm sorry it couldn't have been P7, mate, but, you know, I hope you understand. We'll shake hands. I'll buy you a beer after the race, because that was a good battle at the end there. That was tense. Oh, that was so good. It was 0.2 of a second between us at the line. Holy cow. And we got 6 points for the stands. We're back in the points. We're back in the points, guys. I'm just so happy. That was such a good race. I was so disappointed with the last few because of just how miserable they were. And unbelievably, even though we're back in the points, we've gone down a place in the Drivers' Championship to Perez, who was behind us and has just finished P2. So, we'll give you that, Sergio. We'll want that P7 back, though. But blimey, Charlie. What about the constructors? Where are we in that? We are 6th still, 30 points, all of which were mine. Still only 3 points behind Renault. On our own, we're starting to lose ground to Force India. That's what you get for having 2 talented drivers in the team rather than 1. Anyway, just throwing some shade at Gasly at the end there. I mean, he didn't really do anything to us in that race, but he's still on 0 points. Mans needs to step up, really. I mean, come on.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Yeah, it was a damn sight better than last weekend, anyway.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
I mean, unless there's an immovable object out there, then no, quite frankly.
You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault?
I mean, I had the line. Max was totally in the wrong there.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Well, at least Claire's in a better mood with us than last race. We kept giving her the cold shoulder in interviews last race. But if you will try and bait me into a controversial answer, that's what you're going to get. This time, I was happy to throw Max Verstappen under the bus. A nice haul of points in that race. Genuinely, I'm well chuffed for that race. I'm so chuffed. And that's a good haul of points to take you to developing some new parts for the next race. So our rep skyrocketed with Toro Rosso, gone up with Williams, up with Alpha, up with McLaren a little bit, up with Renault, down with Merc, Haas, Aston Martin and Ferrari. Well, I mean, Red Bull one, we did try and throw their pet project under the bus, whether he deserved it or not. I think if it's referring to the first overtake, then I did kind of hit him. So, I mean, he's done moves like that for years. He can't moan. We've got some invitational events on the horizon, but you know what? I need a rest after that. I need a lovely cold shower. I actually need to finish my donut off. I didn't actually get to finish it during the race. So I'm going to go off, make myself a nice, well, actually pour myself a nice pint after that. I deserve that. Nice pint of beer. Do beer and donuts go well together? I'll let you answer that philosophical question down in the comments, as well as down in the comments below, your favourite strategy call in motorsport or in sport in general. So if you're a football fan, soccer fan, your favourite gamble, weird formation, weird substitute, NFL, same sort of thing, you know, whatever sport you're into. If it's motorsport, your favourite strategy calls, your favourite out of nowhere kind of things that change things up, got your team an unexpected result, stuff like that down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here, and click our bell to be notified when there are new videos going up. We upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Mondays is Nay Complete Series. He's in the middle of Shenmue at the moment. Wednesday is this series. Friday is all sorts of Let's Plays and Bad Games Beatdowns and all sorts of good stuff. So, lock in next time in the Armbar Arcade. For now, I need a cold bath. Bye.